Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Firewatch. This is Exposure Therapy Streams. My name is Scott, and this is a channel to help me work through my social anxiety. And it sounds like today, since we're continuing to play Firewatch, this is going to be a little therapy session in and of itself, if the heart-wrenching first part was any indicator. But without any further ado, let's continue. Still wearing my wedding ring, I see. I guess we are still married, even if our wife might not know it. And we're being far away and not so supportive. Got a little typewriter here. Which, I guess it's, 1989? So, yeah. Personal computers aren't really a thing yet. Cell phones, not a thing yet. Not really. Yeah, typewriter makes sense. Little Polaroid selfie of us and our wife. Maybe that's the river they used to hike by back in Colorado. It's almost 4:30 and the sun is rising? Probably rising. All right. Let's pick up the radio and get to it.
Hey, sorry. Guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus. I guess it's 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are those fucking
Oh, just about to say, where's my
fireworks?
compass? Yep, those are
Whoa,
fireworks.
That's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well,
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
What is that, a code an idiot puts on their luggage?
smart.
Shut up.
Okay. So we can zoom in with our compass. Left trigger brings up the radio. Got various things here, including a broken clock, which is probably easier than coding a working clock. It looks like we've made ourselves right at home in the short time we've been here. And I guess the Firefinder probably won't play a huge role, otherwise they probably would have told us how to use it. Okay, let's grab our backpack and get going. Or no. Nope, there we go. Auto grab. I don't know if I could handle the solitude of this job. I mean, I'm a very independent person. I tend to spend most of my time alone or with my wife. So I don't need that much company, but just not having the option to be around people, I don't know about that. Okay, I open my map, and I need to get to cache 306, which is to the west. One of the things I'm notorious for along the trail, one of the things I'm notorious for is mixing up west and east, and I don't know why. I think it's because, you know, if you were going to say the four cardinal directions, you'd probably say it north, south, east, west, right? And, you know, north, south makes sense. North is top, south is bottom. East, west makes sense, right? East is on the left, west is on the right. Oh, wait, no. West is on the left, east is on the right. And I think that's why I always fuck it up, because I think, you know, north, south, east, west in my head. And it ends up putting east on the left side of the map and west on the right side when I recite it like that. And that's just backwards. So if I confused my east and west, I apologize. I know which direction I meant to say. I just said it wrong. Sorry ahead of time. Okay, well, that wasn't very far. Guess this map's not going to be that big.
So are there a lot of these out in the woods?
Yeah, we got them all over the Shoshone. They saved us a lot of back and forth from the trailhead. Don't take all the good stuff.
Yeah, all right.
Are you actually going to make me put in the code? Sure. Okay, what do we got here? A map, some information. Can I zoom in?
Hey, I found a note to a guy named Ron from some guy Dave.
That's probably Dave Gaskell. He's completely nuts.
Is that right?
Harmless, but yeah, one of those, you know, fall off the grid and eat ants for a week type. Totally fucking cuckoo. Which is kind of what the job attracts.
I have a pine cone. I don't know what to do with the pine cone. I can examine a pine cone. I can drop the pine cone. Okay, I got my old rope. Hope it holds. I don't know that I trust the rope I just found in a box. I can eat it? Sure, why not? That's not what I want. I want my map. Here we go. So if I zoom in, I've got, I guess these are trails marked out. And I need to get to the fireworks, which I guess I just want to keep heading west. And it doesn't really matter which way I take. So, and it marks my location on the map handily. Real maps don't work like that. Let's take the scenic route. And I can jog. But why would we want to jog when we can just hike at a nice leisurely place? And I was just going to mention the view,
This vista is incredible.
which is incredible.
Which one?
Down the hill from my tower. There's a canyon and then the rest of... Well, everything.
Yeah, you should see what I'm looking at. An eagle has been hovering over this gorge for the past hour. And maybe if you're good, you can come by and see it at the end of the summer.
See another tower over there. I wonder if that's our friend Delilah. I do enjoy hiking. I don't do it nearly as often as I used to. I did a lot in college, just exploring little parks and wetlands, nature preserves around town. When I moved to the city I'm in now, I did it a bit with my dog, Watson, when he was just a puppy. We'd go for long walks, and he'd eventually, his little puppy legs would get tired, and I'd have to pick him up, sling him over my shoulders like a little lamb, and carry him the rest of the way. He was so adorable. All right, a rope hook with this old-ass rope. Yeah, gonna report the shale slide.
The shale slide is steep. How do you expect me to get down this?
I don't remember it being that bad. It's not even named on our topos.
Yeah, well, I'd go with Widowmaker.
Come on, it's really not that bad.
It's a 50-foot cliff made of rocks that look like knives.
They just look like knives, okay? Plus, there's already a Widowmaker on the backside of Carter Mountain. It would be confusing.
Yeah, so where I'm at now, the topography is very much hills and valleys and streams cut down into the side of cliff faces like this. And back when I would go hunting, that was the evolution of my hiking. Went from hiking to hiking with a gun. I'd come across a lot of, slopes like this. And the first time you think, if I go nice and slow, just step by step, maybe I can get down it. And you quickly learn when your feet start sliding and you're out of control. No, I can't. You fall to your ass, try to use your feet to slow you down, and just hope you don't run into a tree or a rock or anything bad. That's a mistake you only make once. I haven't gone hunting in years. Now my experience with steep cliffs is mostly snowboarding, and I know better now. I also used to rock climb back in my college days. And rappelling with an old crappy rope like this is something I wouldn't attempt.
No!
And that's why. Predictable. God, that would hurt. I'm only 29 and that would hurt. God, if I was... How old's this guy? 45? Fuck.
Hey,
What the hell's wrong with you?
Widowmaker got the best of me.
What exactly happened?
My rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
Yep, predictable. Be very, very lucky to get off with just a bruised back and not have any serious muscle strains or tears. Oops, what's off that way? That's to the northwest. Looks like I want to head directly west. Yep. That's to the south. Well, I don't have another rope to go down that. Is this the trail? Where'd the fireworks go? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I do want to go northwest. Let's talk about the meadow.
It is a hell of a nice camping spot down here by the lake.
I haven't been down there in years, but yeah, Jonesy Lake area is perfect.
And sure enough,
Finding a bunch of empty beer cans. They
someone
threw
was
'em all
camping
over
here.
hell.
The idiots down at the lake?
Yeah, them. I just found where they're hanging out.
Well, let's do our part. Clean the things up a little bit, shall we? Maybe the campers here were planning on coming back, cleaning up, you know. Take out what you take in. But judging by the fireworks they're setting up, I'm going to guess no.
Oh, look, they decided to have a campfire, too.
You know, they color-coded the fire danger signs in case people were illiterate. But I guess that doesn't take into account just plain stupid, does it?
Well, can't be having that.
Oh, shit. Ferret are Irish.
Nice single malt scotch. Well, Irish whiskey. I'm keeping that. Gonna have me a good night.
They left their packs tied up here.
Don't fuck with them. The last thing we need is some hikers filing a report about harassment.
Fair enough.
What do you know? People with shitty manners drink shitty beer.
What, you don't like a cold Musqua Light on a hot day?
No, I do. But then again, I didn't say my manners were any good. Better than these fucking litter bugs, though, that's for sure.
Definitely taking these.
Found the fireworks. They didn't even try to hide them.
Ugh. Well, confiscate them.
Sounds good.
Well, they left their clothes out to dry. It looks like 2 people. What if they're naked?
Won't that be exciting? Look, they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then head back.
Looks like I'll be back here later with a machete. Definitely naked.
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
It's going to be a challenge.
There are panties.
There are what?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why, 'cause you're 12?
There's a... Ooh.
Yes?
There are 2 naked ladies out here.
Can you handle that?
Come on, I like naked ladies, same as anyone, but there's, you know...
2?
Yeah.
I know this will be tough for you, but try to pick your tongue up off the ground and do your job.
Okay.
No guarantees.
I found them in the lake.
Skinny dipping.
Yeah.
Is that a guy over there?
Oh boy. Enjoy dealing with that.
Well then.
Full stereo!
Whoa, hey, put that down. Seriously, it was expensive.
Fucking cool it with the fireworks.
Please just put it down. We won't light anymore.
I know you guys are setting up bottle rockets out here, okay?
How? Because you're hiding in the bushes spying on us? Give him a break, Lily. He probably hasn't seen boobs in 20 years. He's probably still a virgin. Why do guys think it's all right to just stare at girls?
Nah, we don't need to respond. Just gonna try to turn the boombox off so I can talk to them easier, but yeah, definitely not gonna apologize. Don't need to argue with them. Don't need to antagonize. I took their fireworks, stomped out their fire. They've been dealt with.
Whoa, hey! Did you mess with any of our stuff? I don't like this. Can we go? Shit! Let's go to the other side of the lake. Later, Skeezer! We're gonna tell everyone there's a perv out here.
Just doing my job.
Hey, that go okay?
It's done.
Well, that's ominous.
Hopefully it won't be any more trouble.
Good. Thanks for going down there.
Okay, this is cool. I'm liking this game so far. Pretty chill. Definitely tuned down the heaviness of the first part. I realize also that I'm just wandering randomly in the woods now. I should probably God, this map control is not great. Let's see, if I follow the river up, looks like I can take a trail up and back, so. And I'm not going to be able to make it back up Widowmaker, so looks like this is the way I have to go. Okay. Let's continue. A nice, relaxing, not so dangerous walk along the river. So I've only been out west a handful of times. One of the times I went to Colorado. We were in Denver for a wedding. And I did manage to get out to Red Rocks Amphitheater. Not for a show, just to do some hiking. And I do have to say, just the red rocks like this are quite striking.
I have a bit of a confession to make.
What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know, I know I can get a little pushy, you know, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's not
I'll
a big
keep
deal.
that sort of a thing to a minimum. Anyway, let me know when you get back to your lookout.
Shit, I get it. It's lonely out here. Especially if you had a few too many, it might lose your filter a little bit, get a bit too personal on a first meeting, but it happens. It's not a big deal. Touchy subject for our character, but I'm not going to hold that against Delilah. She seems nice. That doesn't sound good.
Hey, I heard some thunder.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a storm out to the north.
Well, that's bad, right? Because of the lightning?
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home and try not to get hit by lightning.
I got hit by lightning when I was 9 years old, so I'm safe. It's not gonna strike twice and all that.
Well, there was an old lookout named Roy Sullivan who got hit by lightning 7 times.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, well, if it makes you feel any better, it wasn't what killed him.
What killed him?
Suicide. Would you believe?
What I'm more worried about is a flash flood while I'm in this river basin. If this were real life, you know. It's not. I'm sure the game's not going to kill us this early if we don't get out of here quick, so I still feel comfortable taking my time and exploring, taking it all in. Opening these caches, seeing what we got. Okay, so it seems like these are going to be mostly useful for gathering information. Because unless I want a shed antler or a flashlight, it's going to be useful.
Ah!
Yeah, just stare right into it, why not? It's a decent little 3-point horn. I dabbled a little bit in shed hunting a few years ago. If you weren't aware, deer actually every winter, late winter, February, March timeframe, they'll actually shed their antlers off of their heads, which is why we call it shed hunting. So if you just go out and look in crop fields and the edges of forests, places where deer bed for the day, you can find antlers that have fallen off their head and collect them. I use them in decor. My desk I'm sitting at right now has shed antler handles for its cabinets. I've got a shed antler lamp I made sitting on top of the desk. I think it's neat. Alright, what do we got here? Cave.
This cave is gated off.
It's to stop spelunkers from dying without getting the keys from the Forest Service office first.
Makes sense.
Although Debbie says she lost them like 3 years ago, so maybe its mysteries are locked away for good.
That's too bad. I used to go caving in Colorado a lot with someone. Would be really nice to pick that back up.
Fond memories, huh?
Big time. I'll keep an eye out for those keys.
Don't hold your breath.
Hello? It looks like the path leads through the cave.
Back in the cave, huh? Man, I don't need to lose another lookout in there.
Another lookout?
They go in, they never come out.
So this is another one of your jokes.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
She's fun. I like her so far. I'm sure that's the point.
There's some guy out here.
Some guy?
Yeah, I came out of this cave in a canyon and he was just...
Being some guy? Wait, he's looking at you? Is he doing anything else?
I don't think so.
Henry, there's something someone should have told you about this area.
What is it?
It's outside.
Come on.
The whole thing. And people come and go as they please. It's madness.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
Look, bumping into someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
Yeah, I'm liking the sarcasm. That's my sense of humor. Yes, we are in a, looks to be a national park. Bound to be other people. So one of the things you do realize while you're hiking, and other people are there, sometimes you see them and they don't see you. And, you know, you're just minding your own business, not doing anything nefarious, but it's a bit odd and voyeuristic to know that you're observing them and they have no idea you're there. And consequently, the thought eventually has to cross your mind, how many times have I been out somewhere in the woods when I thought I was alone, when someone was watching me, and I had no idea they were there? It's a bit of a creepy thought. But, you know, luckily most people are normal, they're just minding their own business. Not going to bother you if you don't bother them. There's no need to live in fear of the, you know, very rare psychopath that would use that against you. Well, that seemed unnecessary.
Well, that trail isn't closed anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took care of the blocked path. It was backbreaking, but, you know, anything for the service.
Well, thank you.
Anytime.
Alright. Looks like we are coming back to our tower.
So this generator is all the power I've got out here.
Yep, it doesn't go through much gas, and, well, you don't have much in the way of electronics, so...
What about my hairdryer?
Oh, I'm sorry. You might just have to make peace with frizzy locks.
I could never. So it's just the outhouse then, in terms of going to the bathroom?
You're a man, Henry. You can go wherever you want. Well, number one at least. And, full disclosure...
She read my mind.
Wherever I want as well.
That's literally what I was going to say. Yes, when you are going for a long hike in the woods, going to be gone for hours at a time, bring toilet paper. It's a lesson I learned one time out. Just gun hunting for deer, unsuccessfully. But along the trip, I had to go number 2. And, you know, when you're miles away from a toilet, there's not much you can do. So, the best course of action at the time seemed to be to take out my pocket knife, cut my underwear off me, and use that as TP. Not my most dignified moment, but a learning lesson. Why is my typewriter out here? That can't be good. Oh, and my tower's trashed. Great.
What can I do for you?
Well, my typewriter is on the ground, outside of my tower.
You right?
Yeah, look, the wind? No. How the hell...
You should get inside.
Fuck me.
Bet you it was those teenagers. Making quite the assumption that it was
Someone
me.
broke in.
Hey, what?
They wrecked the place. Threw my typewriter out the window. Motherfucker.
Holy shit. I'll let the Forest Service know what happened.
Did you have to break the window? Really? That's just a dick move.
have to fix the window.
Tomorrow, Henry. You won't be cold. Okay, I put in a call.
Okay, thanks.
Do you have any idea who would have done this?
I did probably piss off the girls at the lake. Ugh, fuck them.
Well, I'll have the Rangers keep an eye out for a couple of young women and question any they find. I can't believe someone would do this. I worry about bears and fires, and that's about it. And now I've got to worry about some, violent campers? Okay. In the morning, I'm gonna call my friend Patty, who works the desk down in Cody. They keep a list of everyone who's officially been in and out of the trailhead since, I don't know, forever, and see if we can get a list of names. We won't get much, but at least if anything else happens, we can refer to it and see if anything comes up.
Thanks.
I need you to feel safe out here.
Just tell me where to find a gun.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, you can protect yourself, huh?
I've done it before.
Okay, tough guy.
All right, well, that was quite an eventful first day on the job.
Wake up.
Yelling at skinny dippers, shooting off fireworks. Hiking through a river
Hey, wake
canyon.
up.
Yeah, I'm awake. Trying to do an outro, Delilah. Just hold on. Maybe I can pause. Can I pause? I can pause. Close enough. Anyway, and then coming back to find our tower trashed. It's quite the exciting first day on the job. I'm definitely enjoying this game so far. Looking forward to seeing where it's going to go. I'm liking the gameplay aspects. It's a bit more involved than your typical walking simulator. The fact that it's open world, well, at least it seems like it might be open world. It might be an illusion. Is not very typical of most walking simulators. They're normally pretty linear narrative structure. But I'm excited to see where this goes. Having a good time. If you are too, please like and subscribe on YouTube. Give me a follow on Twitch. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.